Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Lord of the Rings Online Landscape Series episode. This is me, Reaper, with Vegward, the Dwarf Champion, looking into Upper Lebennin in King's Gondor. Level 149. Got a couple of levels through those missions we were trying to do and catch up on for the mission playlist on the channel. We're just one level away from max level here in December 2024. And already loving this music. I know I haven't even stepped foot into Upper Lebennin. We're at the edge of Losternack here. Trying to investigate whispers of a heirs of Castamere uprising, rebellion, separatist movement as King Elisar has taken the throne. We're kind of his forward operating squad with Legolas and Gimli. Trying to figure out what happened to Balakor and why we're hearing whispers if he's still alive after seeing him perish at Pelargir. So without further ado, let's get in here. I think I see Legolas and Gimli right here. Go and see what they have to say. Hey, it's one of the River Maidens. We remember you.
These are the crossings of Erwi, where Castamere the usurper perished long ago.
Or maybe she's just telling us about the five sisters, but I remember the five river sisters. Okay, but kings and stewards rule from distant castles and towers, and our people need the blessing of nearer protectors. And so I and other good people living in float baskets in the river to remember the five sisters protected this land in days gone. Some folk believe they were only a myth, but it is not so. So I commented on this in the previous episode, but we haven't met anybody who remembers us, right? Like, we've been in all these places before, right? Before the War of the Ring or during the War of the Ring. And we have yet to meet one person who's like, hey, you're back. Like, you know, thanks for coming back to help. No, everybody's speaking to us like we don't know anything about the area. When obviously, if you go back and watch, like, I know about the five sisters. Like, I met all of them, right? The river sisters. We killed, like, river spirits right here. So she's going to tell us about them, but we already know about them. They've always protected us, but we don't always remember it. So again, we've met all of these people. The caring understanding, but one was changed by evil waters. This again, we killed these are the things that we killed in the water. Casimir the usurper perished here long ago, but his rage remained.
The blood spilt in these waters during the kin strife changed the Lady of Erwi.
Okay, she became estranged from her sisters and turned her anger upon the folk who dwelt nearby. Not long ago, she raised the armor of the usurper from these waters and did battle against her sisters, but at last they were able to soothe her rage and she was healed of her hurts. So I floated these baskets upon her waters as tokens of both forgiveness and love, and I hope that she takes notice of them. Okay, we talk to Gimli here. See this little toy boat. I think that's really cute. Again, we do this completely blind, guys. We've never done any of this before. That looks really cool. Go talk to Gimli.
It is a good story so far as it goes. A little unbelievable, I think.
Really? I missed more than I thought when I agreed to take the ship from Pelargir to Legolas. What happened to the armor of the usurper here after the River Maidens calmed their sister of her anger? Okay. Yeah, so we tell them about our escapades here.
You say Angbor directed that the armor of the usurper be sent to Pelargir for safekeeping?
That was a wise decision, for Casimir's armor has already proven unable to remain lost. Better to keep it under the watchful eye of Sirgon, the Lord of Lebanon. I bet it's been stolen or something. But a thought occurs to me. If someone were trying to convince others that he was Casimir's successor or pretending to be Balakor himself, he might make use of artifacts such as armor weapons that once belonged to the usurper. We should make sure the armor came to Sirgon as... Yeah, so I bet it didn't. Did not end up with Angbor. It also wanted us to help the people. Will you see Glacial safely back to her home? Gimli and I will meet you at Glaniath when you return, and we will proceed together on to Pelargir. Okay, we help her.
If you wish to be of use, you can oppose the dangers to be found between here and Halach.
Okay, we make the place for safekeeping, or make the land ready for safekeeping. I guess they've got rid of these bridges, these pontoon bridges. Just defeat foes. Okay. Does the scavenging crow count? Yeah, and then you do too. So we still have Corsair Raiders here. Very interesting. So we're being sent down here to the south, west here. Love the music. Love the landscape so far. Again, these are, these are peeks into the areas that were covered by the Dawnless Day. We didn't get a chance to see them properly before. At least with this lighting, it really does make a difference, guys. There's absolutely no enemies here. Does it? I wonder if it wants us to go along the road if we would have missed anything. Man, unless things aren't loading, there's like absolutely no mobs out here. You notice that? Like we saw those ones right next to us, but then like there's nothing else. It's weird. The link's here. But I know they're all gray because we're so over leveled, but like even tab's not detecting anything. And I just need one. I can't get one mob out here. Just need one. Just one. Man, look, Pelliger in the distance. You gotta be kidding me with this, though. The fact that there are no mobs out here. I mean, this place is already safe. What foes? Wait, it has been made safe. There we go. One lonely Avank. Okay, finally. Get back on the horse. Oh, now they're everywhere. Now things are just gonna start popping in everywhere, right? Of course. Yeah. Here to town, I guess. Grab our stable master. Newly rebuilt. Yeah, recovering.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. Hey, Basil,
You
hey.
helped make the lands between the crossings and Halach more safe?
Thank you for it. I was not in any danger, for the blessing of the five sisters are upon me, and the influence extends into lands washed by the river. Still, it is a welcome deed. King Halsar was good to send you to us. Okay. Thirsty laborer. We're going to give them some water soon, I'm sure.
Mercy upon me for listening, stranger. But I understand you're here on the king's business.
It's a joy to me and mine for certain, but you might want to know that some of the folk here about aren't as true as my family. I've heard of some talk. The heirs of Castamere never surrender, but lie in wait, fostering their strength. Seems to be a good way to fight some of these rumors. Might be to show the king is near to us, and then distance would indicate. Maybe you're here to do just that. If you bring in some fishing nets down by the piers and gather up a couple of crates of building materials around town, you might fill the king's sails with wind and leave the heirs of Castamere without. These tasks for me, and I will share what else I know. Okay. So don't make me get off. Okay. There's just two crates. So I like the reference to the sails there. Go ahead and replace Harland. We'll replace that too. Go ahead and sprint through here. Iridon's got a quest.
Days of peace have come at last.
The
to
Boarwaller near Halach. Past few months, every now and again, someone has been leaving sacks of supplies at our doorsteps, preserved boar meat, cut firewood, and all harvested from the wild. The strange thing is we don't know who is responsible. Of course, we were suspicious at first, but nothing about the supplies thus far seemed amiss. I hope the culprit is not a malicious person. We cannot be too careful, and I suspect the meat we have been receiving has been hunted from a nearby Boarwaller to the northwest. Okay. Okay, so I'll go handle it. Thirsty laborer. We have to address this thirst issue. I like the little shovel sounds. Nice. All right, just 4 nets. I bet there's one at each of these piers, perhaps. And I remember getting on these boats. Over here. I keep forgetting to do this, but like just to pull up the camera a little bit, guys, and show you. I think a lot of times we keep our camera down here, especially as dwarves, but man, it just looks so good. Fishing net here. At least we don't have to catch the fish, because these fishing nets in LOTRO are notorious for being empty. That's why we're getting our goat. You'll turn this in. And I wonder how quickly they breadcrumb us out of here. He's going to tell us something, but what is he going to tell us? It's been revealed to us.
I thank you for doing the tasks I had set before me, friend.
You'll be cross with me, for I put the time you spared to me to good use. My loyalty is king, but some of the men I work beside are not as true to Gondor as I am. I've learned from their speech of the ears of Casimir, I've taken to lighting the beacons of Gondor when they find them unguarded, as a sign to their supporters. I do not know if it is true. That is what I heard. Look for lit beacons there, and there will be serpents nearby, snakes who endanger the king. Interesting. So they're lighting the beacons. So now he very quickly sends us out of Halach. We'll come back and address the thirsty laborers here. Didn't get a quest to help them, but maybe we will. So the missions started to give us these lock boxes, I guess, to press us into getting some keys. Plan to meet up with you in the town of Glaniath. Okay. Or Wallow here. What's this guy doing? A man calmly holds up his empty hands. Haradra man.
What news?
Please put down your weapon. I mean you no harm, and I am alone. My fellow soldiers fled long ago. You've come looking for me at the behest of the townspeople. Rather, you have come looking for the one gifting them supplies. It is not much compared to what my comrades and I raided from them during the war, but this is repentance. I will return them home eventually, but not before I see some of the harm undone.
What would you require of
And
me?
boars for meat. Okay. Okay, are the boars close by? Okay, they are. Okay. Easy enough. And we're getting hides, which is nice. There we go. Back to our boy. Mighty hunter you are, I shall take the fresh meat to preserve for another delivery. If you intend on returning to the townspeople, please give them these meats I have finished preparing. But they are waiting for your answer to their question. It is a difficult situation. If you must give them an answer, I would ask them to keep my homeland a secret. I am loath to show my face for more reasons than just saying, but I only want to be kind. I hope they will understand. Perhaps I'll reveal myself in time. Okay? Interesting. Yeah, this Lynx just dropped out of the sky. You saw that? You saw that? You saw that Lynx just drop out of the sky? I did. I did. Okay, Iridon. Talk to me.
We must not let our vigilance lapse.
Okay, may this person find the courage to come forth one day. I'd like to thank them for all they've done. Nice, so we don't get to do anything for these thirsty laborers, really? These guys just gonna stay thirsty? Just stay the thirstiest laborers ever? That's it? Okay, well. Stay thirsty, I guess. Off to the next town, Glaniath. Now something tells me that that place wasn't. Was that place a thing when we came here before? I think it was. Maybe it was. I don't even know if this place was for sure. I like though that they're kind of refreshing these zones with something a little new, as we look at the White Mountains there. Moving us through here pretty quickly. Guess we'll grab you guys because you're right here. Not really any reasons to slow down yet, but I'm interested to see like which of these two places are the quest anchors, because initially both of the zones so far have very quickly moved us through the first area. We have 2 quests here, so okay. And we're coming to town here. They greet you warmly as you arrive on Glaniath. Grab the stable master. And what do they got to
I
say?
went your visit to Halach.
That's not going to be an upgrade, I don't think. Okay. The heirs of Casimir may never truly disappear, but I think it is becoming clear that their power wanes. An imposter is not as great as that a threat to Gondor as Balcor himself would have been. Time approaches now when we can return to the King Alsar. I think this is a little... it's a little... You're rushing yourself here, Legolas.
While Gimli and I waited for you to arrive, a resident of this town came to speak with us.
Arvelon, and he was most interested to learn we plan to continue on to Pelagir. The matter that occupies his thought may be of interest to King Alsar. Speak with Arvelon and see what you think. He should be near the center of town. Okay, now we got quite a few quests here. Talk to Lothwin here.
We must not take these days for granted.
Not too long ago, that a group of Corsairs accosted Annaben and made off with the crops she was transporting for us. For the Corsairs to lurk in the forests. Okay. So, Corsair camps west of here. Grab this milestone real quick. Go ahead and get rid of... What are we going to get rid of here? Okay. Bornir, talk to me.
There is so much to be done.
What is left?
Will
What
it
is
ever end?
What is left? Header is taking care of that, but I must be forgetting something. Forgive me, traveler. I was lost in thought. Are you looking for work? There's firewood to be chopped and weeds to be pulled. Should you accept, I'll pay you for your efforts. So a little bit of helping with the recovery efforts here. Tell me you don't have to get off. I do have to get off. Jesus Christ. I got you, buddy. I'll pull the weeds. These are pretty short and bite-sized, though. 3 and 4 objectives here, so nothing too crazy. And they're all right here. I wonder if these all released in quick succession, these zones. I guess they don't really want to bog you down in areas you've been to, right? Maybe that wasn't the idea.
I have not forgotten
Filler content, maybe.
troubles suffered by my people.
Hey, my children would remember better, but they defended those who needed defending until the end. So he's having some PTSD. Okay. Go grab this other quest over here. We'll just do all these other... Annaben was the one who got accosted by the Corsairs.
I never thought to see such happy days as these.
Well, it's left of the harvest from Mileth and Lothwin. These sacks are ready to be collected outside their homes. If you are willing, would you bring those sacks to me? How about you visit Mileth first? Her home is northwest from here. So I think we're gonna have to carry them over, kind of like we run pies. But you know, we're pro at running pies, so we are pro at running pies. We go in there? No. Yep, we are. Gonna have to carry it back. This place looks a lot better than it did when we first came through here. I thought that there was a settlement right here in the middle of the zone.
You are most welcome, my
So
friend.
directly west, so she must be right over here. Yep. And we'll go this way. And dodge the cart. Leap the fence as you do.
You are most welcome, my friend.
Hey. All right, well, we helped all the townspeople before even talking to this guy, so he should have a really high opinion of us. Let's see.
You are welcome to Glaniath, my friend, and on the king's business, no less.
It's remarkable how much can change in the matter of mere months. The war has left its mark on Lebanon, and I expect it has done the same in other areas of Gondor. But here it marked us deep. For Sirgon, our lord was captured by the Haradrim, and while he was freed from their bonds, the experience changed him. I fear he is no longer suited for rule, and it would be just for the king to permit him to step down. Balthuron, his son, is fully capable of following his father as Lord of Lebanon. I have called for families of Glaniath to cast tokens in favor of his proposal. And will you gather these tokens from the collection boxes around the town so Lord Sirgon? So many families support my proposal. Okay. Oh, Sirgon's been captured by the Haradrim. Oh, so Sirgon was captured, freed him. Okay, so asking him to step down. Interesting. He's got a little maybe traumatized from.
Will no one aid me in this?
Okay, I didn't even see her ring up here. Before to keep waiting, I'm going to start looking for them. If you don't mind helping, here's some food to feed these stubborn beasts. The pigs. Okay. Collection boxes. Grab those too. Don't run away from me. There you go. Doesn't even respond. Just triple dots us and walks off. Fucked up. Here and grab this pig. That's a collection box right there. Pig here. Where were those collection boxes at? The workbench, milestone workbench. The last pig up here. Y'all see those collection boxes anywhere? The boxes in Glaniath. Huh. Oh, they're like on the outskirts. Okay.
Will no one
One
aid
over there,
me in
maybe.
this?
Okay. You're welcome, by the way. No gratitude whatsoever. Collection box right here. I love, by the way, that whenever they put in a field like this, you can always farm. You saw that in Arnak too. Guess we'll get off our horse just to grab this. You can pick up a cabbage off the ground, but you cannot open a chest. I think I said that for the first time in Lone Lands. If you go back and watch that episode, I think I said that for the first time either in Bree or Lone Lands. A little bit of stream lore, channel lore. This is episode 107, I think, here in Vegward's journey. We're one level away from max here in December 2024. Vegward's birthday was in January. As of right now, his /played is 3 weeks and 5 days. I don't know what kind of ratio that is in terms of playtime. Right? 21 days. 21 plus 5 is 26 days times 24 hours. Wish it would just show you in hours. All right, give him the
So many tokens have been cast in
tokens.
support of my proposal. This is nearly all.
But you understand the folk of Glaniath have no ill towards Sirgon in their hearts. His experience was a mournful one, and it is wrong to expect him to carry on without them. Let him see the rule of Lebanon to his son, Falatharan. and that would be best for him, and it would be best for the lands he must govern. I am certain King Elsar will approve, but we must take single steps first. You're going to serve Gondor, and the war finished. He has earned a peaceful rest and should take it with our gratitude. As you're going on into Pelargir, you will bring these tokens to him and show him the mind of Glaniath's families. Interesting. So again, very quickly moved out of Glaniath. We'll talk to Gimli first before we leave. We have to go do this they use this weird shade. Look at this. You can barely see this. This camp. I don't know why they do that.
I did not understand this proposal when Arvalon told it to us, and I still do not.
He expects you're going to simply abandon the lordship of Lebanon because a few families thought he should. No dwarf would do this. At any rate, the sooner we go to Pelargir, the sooner we'll return to Amidst with the tidings we sought. We have heard plenty of whispers and rumors, but little in the way of real danger. I suppose that is good. But also pity. I feel like they're thinking their task is wrapping up, and we're about to find something else that's going to extend it. I bet that's what's going to happen. All right. So very quickly again, off to Pelargir. Now, I wonder what's going to happen that's going to send us up here. That's going to be the interesting thing. What's going to send us up here? Find the Corsair camp, and then what? And then what? Discovery quest? Defeat Bookad. Hey, buddy. You ready? Everybody wants a piece now. Everybody got a piece. Everybody wanted a piece. Nice. And we got it completed out here. We didn't even have to stay. Man, I'm the questing god. Getting up there. Okay. Andrew hails you in greeting.
It brings me joy to see you return to Pelargir, my friend.
The specter of war behind us.
War behind us.
Monsieur Sergen, Lord of Lebanon, is bannered down the street to the west. He'll be pleased to see you, I imagine, but be warned that his captivity during the wars left his mark upon him, and his spirit is not as vital as it once was. He is still strong and stern, do not mistake me, but he has changed, and weariness lies upon his brow. Already got a couple of quests here, too. Talk to Kendrick through the door. Kendrick, please come out. It's safe. Nobody will hurt you, and I won't let that happen. Okay, hello, can you help me? My little brother's barricaded himself into our home. He's been having lots of bad dreams since the war, and he hasn't gotten better. Well, listen to me. Maybe we'll listen to a grown-up like you. Talk to me, Goose. What if the Corsairs and the angry people come back and the guards don't know? You can fight, can't you? Can you help me check if it's really safe outside? If you go east, I think you'll see a broken statue. Remember lots of angry people being there during the war. And at the city gate, there's a really tall statue, but I bet you see anyone who's hiding if you'll go up to the top of the stairs there. If you go west, there's Lord Sirgon's home. You make sure it's safe outside to come outside his home too. Okay, so go to the top. We'll go to the home here. Actually, we'll have to come back this way anyway, right? So find a place to scout. Okay. And up the stairs here, I think. Scout, and grab this quest real quick.
Well met. I am Tenido, master of procurements.
Seem like a capable and curious sort. Have you been up to Zarastrad? Zarastrad. It's a small outpost south of Fruxzar, which serves as a waypoint between Akan Bazan Quarry and Pelargir. Aban Bazan, sorry. If you're heading in that direction, I would ask you to bring along this crate of chisel tips. I do it myself, but I am already running behind due to a swindling merchant. One day haggle over every minuscule detail. There's a breadcrumb here. Do I have to carry it? No, okay. But I can go Grab this milestone. An odd place to put the milestone. Place Arnak, I guess. Go down here. And stable master here.
Hello there.
And up here. What are we going to see up here, you think? People hiding? It's still kind of downtrodden here, though. And talk to our boy here. Didn't see anything strange, but what if... No, you're telling the truth, right? Okay, I believe you. I'm coming out now. Alright, I'll help him the same way you did. Maybe he'll feel safe in the city again soon. Alright. Feels okay. Go over to the manor. See what's what in Sirgon. I don't think we got a chance. This was not an interior when we got here before, obviously. It was all in chaos. This is a pretty cool interior, though. Nods at you as you approach. Wow, he's just sitting here all alone.
Welcome to my home. What brings you so far from the White City?
Well, Sirgon the King also sent you to help to heal the hurt of the war and prepare the way for his own tour of the kingdom. That is a worthy purpose. The war may be ended, but the scars that left cut deep. How far are the towns within my purview? Still, Sirgon, the people of Glaniath had proposed that he step down as Lord of Lebanon and leave the lordship of his son to Falthoran and show him the tokens he cast for that purpose. No voice acting. So he's thinking. I like when they add these timers, guys.
Maybe the people of Glaniath are right.
Is my youth are far behind me now. Who will follow a leader to so easily captured in war, as I was by the men of Harad? Respect is hard to gain, but easy to lose. There were moments I despaired and thought Lebanon would be better served if I never returned. This was not supposed to be my life. Meet me in my room of keepsakes to the north. I want to show you something. This is interesting. Your replica ship. I was once the master of the fleets of Gondor, Vegward. I sailed across the Bay of Belfast in the direction of the steward and brought the might of Gondor to bear wherever it was needed. I remember the smell of salt in the spray and the cry of the gulls overhead, the wind in my hair, the rocking of the ship's deck beneath my feet. When I was held captive during the war, I feared for my family and for the people in my charge, but I am ashamed to admit that I also feared I would die on land. I was a man of the sea, Vegward, but in recent days I felt penned up in this city and the kingdom in my very title, Lord of Lebanon. Rather, I would be once again Lord of the ships, the Lord of the tide of waves. See the keepsakes I have gathered in my life and know what I have come to miss. I think maybe he's gonna like reclaim his glory on the sea. That'd be cool to see him like storm the beaches. The Orc who wore this boarded my ship just off the shield isles. Now it is mine. Interesting. We haven't heard of the shield isles yet. The armor of my first slain orc, had I perished, my armor might be in the case like this one. These stuffed birds were a wedding gift from an old friend, drowned at sea. Traded this for a gem in a seaside market 20 years ago. It remains as brilliant as it was today. No, I never saw this creature alive. I recovered its bones on a southern voyage. I've taken many an enemy shield in battle. I display some of them here. Where's your skeleton and armor? Fellow set one of my ships alight with evil sorcery, and now I keep an eye up on him here. What's this? Fred gave me a number of tapestries depicting friendship between Gondor and Rohan. Nice. Tapestry depicting Folka and the boar was a gift. The rumor hold them in great esteem. We did Folka, like a session play with Folka, I think. Creature crawled upon my deck when we were in port. Now his head hangs upon my wall. Do you believe I found this bear far to the south in a land of snow and ice? It is true. Oh, kind of a polar expedition, literally. A caged songbird. Found this fellow just off the Langstrand a few years ago. He sings beautifully. We haven't been to the Langstrand yet. About the rounds here now. So many memories. Perhaps my son should succeed me. It took the folk of Glaniath to make me realize something I think I've known for the past few months. Did not express. My heart does not belong in land. I was to sail again, Vegward. I can better serve King Lesser from the deck of a ship as I did in prior years. Baltheron should rule in Lebanon. Brother's been seized by one of his moods again, I see. He has always suffered from the call of the gulls, the pull of the sea, but it has been worse in recent days. I do not desire to rule in Lebanon, but I will do so if my father's wish and the will of the king. Okay. Maxed out a couple more virtues there, I see. The day is not yet here, but you still must tell me what brings you to Peligir, the armor of the usurper. I know it. Angbor of Lamedon sent it to us several moons ago, charged my father with safekeeping, and so it is kept safe. You're welcome to see for yourself, Vegward. The army of Peligir is to the south of the manor. Without permission, the guards will allow you to pass. They are men and women of true hearts, proven loyalty, and they guard the armory day and night. It's a good chance it's gone, if I had to guess. A good chance it's gone. If I had to guess. But let's go see, right? Let's go check. Now, if I remember correctly, Tumladen was it was Tumladen and what other place here in Lower Lebanon? Tumladen and Ost-Engelbad, like they kind of sympathized a little bit with the cause of Celebros is there. I didn't even realize he had a wife. With the Corsair cause, I'm sorry. Go ahead and uh-oh. Armor is watched day and night by a rotating shift of guards. Yep, well.
You have come at the request of Lord Seagon and his son?
I did. You need not fear that on that account, friend. We take great care to keep unknown folk from entering the army. Why a suspicious woman has been watching us from a distance for the past few days. I have not yet seen her today. Sure, we keep an eye upon her while we do her skulking about. You're welcome to go inside and check on the armor yourself. You and your companions would stick into my memory well enough that I do not think you're the sort we need to suspect. In gratitude, perhaps we will deal with some of the press within. That's something of a rat and a crawler problem. Okay, well, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Rat and crawler problem. And then here. Okay. Easy enough. Nothing too crazy in here. Okay, 8 of 8 there. Who's in here? Arthur Kugel outside. Is that it? Is it okay? Remains where it was left. What if it's like a copy or something? What if they dropped in from the ceiling or some shit? It came in through the floor. Casimir's armor remains where it was left. I told you so, but look here.
Customer's armor remains where it was left.
Skulking woman.
I told you so.
Skulking woman. I don't see a skulking woman. You see a skulking woman? Saying that we're not the object of her attention. As I don't see a skulking woman unless they're gonna like pop one into view here. Over here, is that the Ethel? Is that her?
I have had an idea.
You said your performance for the benefit of the spy. We might be able to learn if she works for the heirs of Casimir and turn that knowledge to our benefit. Okay. How dare you, Legolas? Okay. If expected no less from such as you, then he lowers his voice. Now you should go almost casually in the direction of the skulking spy, my friend. I'm sure she wants to speak to you, and if you can draw her from some knowledge of the heirs of Casimir and the ship supporters, we will be aided. Let there be no hard feelings between us, Vegward. Such a performance did not come easily for me. It's got to be her, right? The one at the corner over here. Yep.
I beg your pardon, stranger, but I could not help but notice your argument.
Did he give you insult? I have seen such as he treat others with disrespect, and often enough that he has become to me a sad indicator that all of the folk believe themselves to be our betters. You told the woman that he looked to issue with some statements you made about the new Queen of Gondor. Is that so? Perhaps you would like to hear my own thoughts on the subject. Okay.
I do not begrudge Elisar his choice of wife. Were he not king, he could marry anyone he wished.
He would have my blessing, but if he is to be king, he should put the needs of Gondor ahead of his heart's call. If Gondor is to have a queen, she should be a woman of Gondor. Does he not know the history of his own kingdom? Eldikar married a North woman and caused much bloodshed. Does Elisar desire another kinstrife? Scribes named Castamir the usurper for trying to restore Gondor, and he perished for it. Even today, there are some who believe in that for which he stood. If you join with them, you may be well rewarded, and to see the return of the king who prized the Gondor should be. One of the beacons of Gondor remains lit, and it casts Castamir's shadow long and far. If you're a friend of those who wish to see it remain so, you will agree with us. We must act in the shadows for now and keep down our voices. Oh, we're going to be like a spy. Nice. Interesting. Okay, so she just thinks we're going to run off into the sunset and not share any of that information? She smiled discreetly. Okay. Wait, did I have to go down? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we're hitting, with all these gray quests and stuff, we're not hitting 150 anytime soon. It would be interesting if we don't hit it like until the end of King's Gondor. Let's set up for like the Corsairs of Boombar expansion. What are these? Orph-made treasures. Okay. Playing that Bree music. Hey, Legolas is here. Where's Seer gone at, though?
If it were up to me, I would have shown this woman the blade of my axe.
Legolas says that would not be wise. Does it matter where the wisdom comes from? If it not be gotten more swiftly one way or another? You must be the play-acting spy today, so be it. But when it comes to fighting, as it always does, don't be slow to set aside the lies and pick up your weapons. Legolas and I will return to Minas Tirith, tell the king what we learned on this journey, but you won't be coming with us. You have somewhere else to go, I understand. Okay, so they are leaving.
I have two questions for you, my friend.
First, is she convinced them by her display, and second, is she has supported the heirs of Castamir, as we suppose? Yes to both? I am sorry it fell to you to play this part, but if she believes your interests are aligned with hers, maybe we'll follow this thread to its very source and learn who now leads the heirs of Castamir. You must keep these folk convinced, my friend, for as long as you are able to do so.
Legolas and Gimli told me about the woman you met. What were her words?
One of the beacons of Gondor remains lit and casts Castamir's shadow long and far. She may have been speaking in riddles, but I think it is more likely that it meant her people keep one of the beacons lit even in the aftermath of the war. My scouts have reported smoke in the horizon to the northwest. It is possible Ammon Engelbed could be the source of it. That is where you should go if you think to find more supporters of the heirs. But use caution. These could well prove to be dangerous folk, and if they suspect your beliefs do not align with theirs, you should continue to be convinced of them. You stand beside them until you have learned what you need. So that's breadcrumbing us out of the zone. We do need to check the rest of Perilous for quests, and we also need to check Tumladen for any quests as well. I suspect they'll have quests for us. I need to get the door here. There we go. There we go. Go ahead and hop on our horse here and explore the rest of Perilous before heading back to Glaniath. Glaniath? Sure how to pronounce that. Just kind of sweep through here. Make sure all this is and this. Group of people. Oh, there's just standing guard. But they were quarreling. Here. So dead end here. This is a road through there, but there's absolutely not a road through there. Perhaps through here. Get a little bit of exploration, actually get to see these places. Not necessarily be on that quest rail, you know what I mean? Let's see what's what here around these corners. See what they put back here. Got some ruined ship. I haven't seen any treasure chests here in King's Gondor. Again, the pages we know we talked about those before in Good and Bad. Only that engineer left, so we're not going to find any of those here. I'm really interested to see. I mean, I don't know how you gauge the support for those. It's a nice little pet project, though. Alright, so nothing there. Now the question is, does this bridge take us into Lower Lebanon? Nope. I remember fighting down here. Oh, we do have a quest here. Holy shit.
You there? Are you looking for work? Of course you are.
There's an herb that grows outside the western gate of Pelagir. It has broad leaves and distinct smell like the rind of Versar fruit. I'll go do it myself, but as you can see, we have a lot of hungry customers to feed. Unjupo is a great cook, but he doesn't do well under pressure. I need to make sure he doesn't burn anything. Okay, so that sends us out in the Lower Lebanon. Just trying to see if we have any other quests here. Oh, we actually have... No way! Where does this guy take us?
You are most welcome, my friend.
We'll take you to Umbar. And also take you to Dol Amroth and Onfalos. We have not been to these other places yet. But that's really cool. Sea travel. Really cool. So does that actually put you in Lower Lebanon? Okay, so we'll take those off. Well, we'll keep them on. Just so we don't forget to toggle them. It's crazy how they still include these trainers. So Tumladen seems like it'll be our last little destination here. Go ahead and grab this. Find here on this side. You see another quest here. And another stable master. What do you got? You got anything cool?
Vigilance lapse.
We're in a Pelagir. Okay. Home of the brown cow. Hell yeah. Friend. Ally we don't have yet. Kindred. A black bull. Versus battle kitten. I also have several more recipes I want to get. Cloaks. Improved cloaks. Very interesting. Okay, we'll summon that cow when we get out. Oh shit, Corsairs.
What a surprise. I'm glad to see you again.
Hey, somebody who fucking remembers us. Holy shit. So finally somebody who remembers us. Yes, that's Nassar, and I'm sure he would remember you on account of his drunkenness when you met him. As for now, we've wound up here, and if there's a long story, so if I say that men and I could not extract any useful secrets from him after he imbibed all the ale you collected, with the aid of some of the shared drinks, we befriended each other instead. Actually, would you lend me your ear? I'm unfamiliar with Belliger. One presence seems to put the residents at ease. My Corsair companions are also fresh faces to the cities. Walking around freely would not go well, but after such a long journey, I was hoping to raise our spirits with some food. Okay. Now, Nassar, we've met before. This guy, we've met before too, but I'm trying to figure out where to grab the stable master here.
What can I do for you?
And go down to the docks here. Yeah, I remember the battle for Pelagir. We were like up on this ledge. Back to the. It sent us back to this chef. These guys. That's funny. We're now. I wonder if they're gonna be like, "Hey, I need some herbs and spices." What are you doing? Feeding an army? I jest the food will be ready in a moment. Just wait right here. That's hilarious. Here you go. If your small army is still hungry afterwards, do come back. That's funny. I did not write that. That was good though. That was good. I enjoy that. It's full circle. Full circle, literally. Get up here. Do love the music. Environment is great here in Upper Lebennin. The grandeur of the city. Master waves you over. What's up, buddy? But
I remember you. Othor didn't think I would, but I do.
how could I forget the one who's supplying with all that ale? Here, let me help you distribute the food. Othor hasn't told you as to why we came to Pelagir, has he? After a war, I went searching for the other wayward Corsairs, and he came along to protect me. Not that I needed the protection, of course, but he's a good sort to have around. That's how we all found each other. We may be stranded here, but with no ships to take us home. But at least we are not alone. Okay, some lamb hot pot and marks of renewal.
Truth be told, this is a tight spot we are stuck in.
We cannot agree on how to move forward, or if they're suggested approaching Lord Sigurd for help, but even if the other hails from Gondor, he is a stranger to them. I doubt they will entertain us. Vegward, if you're still not joking, and I sincerely hope you're not, could you tell him about our predicament, just enough to get him to agree to meeting with us? I've heard his manor is located in this northwest corner of East Pelagir, but you must know the city better than I do. Well, I'll head over there. I'm so glad that I just spent some time trying to go over there, but maybe I can take the stable.
Greetings, friend.
Pelagir East Gate. Yeah, so I wonder what Tumladen's gonna have for us. Let's see, did put us close to old boy's mansion as well. Gonna get on our own horse, go the rest of the way. Who's on tonight? Esther's on. Ostrich Billy. If you guys have not checked out Ostrich Billy's stream, Billy the Ostrich, I think, on Twitch, please do. Uh-oh. Guard gestures you to stop.
We must strive to defend our newly gained peace.
Hey, why are you stopping? I've been here before.
My husband is rather busy at the moment, but you may talk to me.
I must say, it's troubling is to hear. Pelagir still bears the scars left behind by the Corsair invasion, and the memory haunts us all. Though these Corsairs, they are simply men seeking a way home. To be lost for so long and sure that they'll never return. I can understand that. I shall help them not as the Lady of Lebanon, but as myself.
Do not fret. I may have a solution.
You guys prepare a ship for your friends to return home. Do not fret. I may have a solution if I can provide the materials and funds necessary. The Corsairs could work with our shipwrights to repair a damaged ship rather than build a new one entirely. Hey, a person! First one we've seen this episode. Just say both groups could learn new things from each other. Please wait right here. I must retrieve something. Disappears in the manor while ladies returns what looks like a collection of papers and sturdy lockbox. Deliver these orders to the lockbox to Captain Thandor. He stands watch near the East Pelagir gates. Once that is done, please give your friends these papers and let them know they are most welcome. I would be happy to discuss the matter with them further. Okay? We can just actually take the horse over there. Boom, boom. Just between 2 points. He's the guy we talked to at the beginning. Nice.
Lady Calebros' lockbox. She did not tell you what this was for, did she?
I suppose I shall find the answer here. Well, I was not expecting her to part with her heirloom just to fund the endeavor, but it is a noble cause, and I'm glad to see it. So take the things from here. Thank you, Vegward. And then we go over to Nassar while taking the horse. Indagir
Greetings,
Westgate. And talk to our boys. Turn about face. Nassar, here you go.
I can hardly believe it. We found our way home.
No doubt the shipwrights of Pelagir have things to teach us, but I assure you they shall not be the only ones teaching. Nice. All right. Back over to Glaniath and go north. See what's
Hello
what.
there.
Yeah, so what is going to happen up here? What are we going to see? Are we going to get sent over here to the beacon, I suppose? This might be the beacon. That wasn't the beacon they were talking about, though. Let's ride. Let's see for ourselves. It does seem like, again, even with the, the way book quests are typically just pushing you through very quickly, they're a little light on content here. Even light on mobs here in this zone for sure. There's not even a lot of enemies to fight. I've not seen a rich node. I do need to use these essences before they dry up, before I can't use them anymore. I do want to make sure I get through here and grab them. I have 6 of these. And I have these as well. Need to sell those. All that stuff. Actually, I don't want to sell those. I just want to sell the yellow ones. $4.99, $4.99, $4.99. So those are all capped out. $4.99, $4.92. Just pump into that one. Then $4.84. Here we go. We'll have a steady use for those. Oh, is the gate locked? No, it's open. But the gate was closed. we go. Up. Into the asset. What do you think we're going to find here? I don't really want to set a milestone here. Still in Upper Lebennin. In here. Nothing there. Oh, the person. Well, there's got to be something to do here, because the Tumladen is like its own region or something.
How can I be of service?
Okay, stable master. Wait, was this the place we could go before? I forget. Or is this built up? Is it different? It just look different. I just swear we could come here before. Just on the off chance we have to. Captain Indagir. Maybe we get sent back up here.
What news do you bring, traveler?
I don't know. There's also like no interior to go into. Except for that. Now there's an interior to go into. Who's in here? Wait for somebody to load in there, maybe? Nothing. Nothing. Well, let's head back over to Glaniath. And get the outro going. Wow, man, that was a tightly executed zone. Really kind of a straight shot west, getting us to Pelargir. Legolas and Gimli get sent off, right? The armor is safe. We're kind of acting now as a spy. We're inside the Castamere network, so to speak. And we'll get Pelargir as our backdrop here. Very interesting. Very interesting zone. Empty in so many ways. Void of a lot of content. Not very deep. You know, very clear storyline about, you know, Sirgun seems like he's going to come up again. I'm pretty sure he'll play a role later. Pelargir, light on content, though looking majestic. To kind of bring back some memories of the epic battle we had there. I thought it would be a little bit more involved, given that that's where Balakor died, but I wonder if we'll be sent back there eventually. Who knows, with the main story quest. Very few quests, and Tumladen seems completely void of content, unless I'm missing something there. But guys, that was Upper Lebennin in King's Gondor. Appreciate everybody for always stopping by the channel, checking things out here. Vegward is one level here, about 90% of the way from, I don't know, maybe 80% away from 150, which is the current level cap here in December 2024. Thank you, everybody, who's been sticking out this journey with the Dwarf here in Lord of the Rings Online. I very much enjoyed it. Vegward the Road Warden. Vegward Zabadul. Until next time, as always, bye-bye.